Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate. Well, the TV writers' strike, the actors' strike has really put a damper on all the TV shows for the fall. When uh, Special Forces World's Toughest Test popped back up on the Fox network, that I was really surprised. To see that we have a reality show. In fact, we have several reality shows that had started this week. Special Forces, we have Master Chef, or not Master Chef, but Hell's Kitchen. I should say Hell's Kitchen. Also, Special Forces. We have Amazing Race, which started last night, and also um, uh, what's that? Survivor 45. So a lot of reality shows, not so much the shows that have a written script, kind of like the series that I like is the FBI, uh, and there's a lot of writing, and so now the writers are going back. We need to get the actors back, and so anyway, on season two started this week on Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, and this is the selection process, and it's interesting. This is the second season, but this season, rather than doing the desert training like in season one, this year we're doing training in the winter. So cold, and there's winter warfare is very specialized. I went through the course when I was working counterterrorism. I love the winter because I snow ski, snowboard. I hunt in the winter, or I should say, I hunted. I don't anymore, but I did a lot of winter activity, even fishing. So um, cold weather does not bother me. Warm weather does take its toll on me, and so I don't do as well in hot weather as I do in cold weather. But the special forces, it's going to be interesting. They did a couple of tests already, and 74% of the recruits failed, and it was uh, uh, hanging over a tall gorge, about 300-foot deep fall from this platform, and most of the people did not make it. And what the purpose of that is the number one, uh, re- learning about redirecting your focus, and then also overcoming your fear of heights. Because believe me, when you first look at that, it is it'll take your breath away. I tell you that. And some of the people that we have on this season, football Pro Bowler Des Bryant, Bodie Miller for skiing, Tara Reid. If you remember that name, she's an actress, and she was in the American Pie movie series, and so she's off to a really rocky start right now, and I don't expect her to be lasting much longer. She was definitely the weak link. Also, some other names that are well known: Black China. Also, her real name is Angela White. So she's in here, and I got to say, she does have a lot of attitude, and she is standing up for herself. But that can be a real detriment in this selection process. And what this selection process, the training that they're going to be receiving, is called SERE, SERE, and that stands for uh, survive, evade, resist, escape. And that's part of your training on special operations. I went through SEER training myself, and then stayed on for not only the jungle and desert, but also the winter. Winter is very specialized, and you have to be uh, um, willing to take the cold, and sometimes mistakes happen, and it can cost you your life in winter. So um, I'm one of those special operations um, folks that have specialized training for winter warfare. Not that I really did much, because the area that I actually spent in, it did snow. I have to say it did snow, and it did get very cold in the winter. The Pacific Rim, Asian Pacific Rim gets very cold. Not so much in the southern portion, but up closer to China, Russia, Japan, it gets very cold and snowy. Korea gets very cold, extremely cold. So cold weather is a takes its toll on people. Not everybody can do well in the cold. I was one of those people who has been spent his life outdoors and in the cold, in the heat in the summer, also the wind and temperatures of fall for hunting and fishing. So anyway, it's going to be interesting this season. I didn't expect to see this back, but it's nice to see some different shows this fall finally. And you know that Amazing Race is one of my favorites. I almost applied on Amazing Race back in 2012 with a person. I did do Master Chef auditions a couple of times. I did The Taste with Anthony Bourdain down in Los Angeles. Didn't make that one either, but um, it was real interesting, the processes. And so anyway, uh, this season going into the fall season lineup here, going into the winter line or season, this will be interesting. We don't have any new scripted shows coming out, so looks like there's going to be nothing but news and reality shows. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.